The next video has to do with PACE charts, weekly PACE expectation, LVC, and SOS. We've already went through your LVC schedule, so now we're going to do PACE charts. This side is only for my part-time students. This is for my full-time and Eagle, so you'll be using this side. So let's say you're an English 1 student. You would click here to get your PACE charts, and the due dates are already filled out for you, so you can either save them or print them, either one, and add segment 2 as well. Couple things to note is obviously the things in red are your DBAs, so really make sure that you pay attention to when they're coming up and schedule in advance. Another place to look is right here at the weekly PACE percentages. So you can have an idea of around, not to the exact number, because every class has a different amount of assignments, but around what your target pace should be every week. So let's say semester 1, week 1, by the end of this week, you should be around 5% by the 15th. By the 22nd, 11%. The 29th, 17%. So a good place just to check to see where you're at. Again, it's not the exact number. It might be 16 for a class or 18, but around that area. Finally, if you are behind pace, we will be inviting you to something called SOS, and it is once a month offered where you'll come spend the day on campus, and every hour your teachers will rotate through subjects. So you'll start with math, English, science, electives, history, to get you back on pace. So I would really avoid that if I could, unless you just love coming to see your teachers on campus, staying on pace and not being on that SOS list. Is something new from this year, from last year, is it used to be that if you had your you need to come to SOS letter, you would have a few days to get caught up, so you would be dismissed from attending. However, this year, if you get the you must attend to SOS letter, even if you do work to get caught up, at that point you are still the attendance is still required at that point, because we're trying to get you from even being on the list in the first place, which would be an awesome goal. So really make sure you guys are using your PACE charts, using the PACE percentages, and staying on track for where you need to be. Remember that after 7 days of no work, you get an email home. After 14 days of no work, you get a phone call home and put on a work plan. So let's really make sure that we're staying up to pace.